something totally different from what we usually do. What we're gonna do today is it's 3:30 in the morning. We're gonna take this classic Ferrari behind me and take a ferry from Malta all the way to Pozzallo in Sicily, where we're gonna meet with some other Sicilian and other Maltese also classic cars in Taormina in Sicily, and we're gonna do a sort of rally. It will be based on a 3-day rally. We're gonna use this car behind me. I'm gonna tell you something about this car. This looks like a Ferrari 328. Most people don't even know of this model. It is not a 328. So this is a Ferrari GTS Turbo. Only few of these models were made, and the reason why, because they were made only for the Italian market. The only major difference from this model, the GTS Turbo, and the 328 is the engine. The 328 is a 3.2 liter engine, and it's a normal aspirated. When compared to this one, this is a 2 liter engine. It's the same V8 engine, but it's a turbocharged 2 liter engine. It has nearly the same power, same bhp, and the reason for what it was made, this was made for the Italian market because there was a tax in Italy on cars that had engine over 2 liter. So if you can see, the engine is the same engine as the 328. The only difference is the capacity of the cylinder. Like I said, this is a 2 liter, the other is a 3.2. And also you can notice the difference is the large intercooler on top of the engine that this model have, and the 328 does not have. It also has a small turbo on the back to be able to produce the same bhp as the 328. So just left Birkirkara, the town where I live, and we are heading to Marsa, where there is the port, and we can go on the ferry to Pozzallo. This is about 15 minutes away from Birkirkara. Malta's, it's very small, so everywhere is very close one to each other. Good morning. We are very early, so after a quick check of the documents, we are immediately getting in the catamaran. So I believe there are only a few cars yet. As I said, we are early, and we're gonna follow the instructions of the crew to park where they tell us, because they have to balance the weight, positioning the cars, the location they think is best. There are also lots of trucks that get loaded in this catamaran, because as we are an island, we always need supply of products that come from all over Europe by truck. catamaran is still empty. Only a few cars, as I said. We can see another classic Ferrari. This is 348 Spider of our friend Roberto. So we can now find the way up to the passenger area. There are the stairs and we go up. As I say, stay comfortable. Another 348 just came in, of another friend of mine, Michael, and there's a Volkswagen as well, Volkswagen Golf Mark 1 convertible. Because the event we're going to, I don't know if I already mentioned, it's called the Mitiche Spider, which means the mighty spider cars. So all the cars have to be convertibles, or at least Targa. It's acceptable as well. They are slowly getting in, because the ground clearance is not so good for these kind of cars, but you can manage to get in to the cars. Okay, we're now at the back part of the catamaran, where we can find the bar, the back bar, because there are two bars, and this catamaran can hold up to 800 passengers. Immediately we started the journey to Pozzallo, this fast ferry. I believe this ferry can go up to 39 knots, so it's a pretty fast ferry. And in no time we arrived in the port of Pozzallo. It took about an hour 40 minutes to arrive, and the sun, as you can see, the sun is up, so we're gonna start our road trip to the hotel, which is somewhere next, very near to Taormina, but not in Taormina. We took the road, and actually we are going around 30 minutes away from Taormina, in a place called Rocca Lumera. It's part of Messina, this place. We're gonna stay in the main palace hotel in front of the sea, and well, actually it's a nice place. We've been there already once. Last month we went to another car meet with some friends, and we stayed in this place for a night. It's actually a nice place. The drive from Pozzallo to Rocca Lumera is around 2-hour drive, but definitely it will be much more for us. It will take us about 4, maybe 5 hours. If we do some stops, we are currently going to a small town for a cappuccino and a croissant. I don't know the name of the town. Following friends, but we like to take it easy and make a couple of stops on the way. We're not in a hurry, so we enjoyed the drive, especially in the countryside. We have finally arrived at the main Buckingham Palace Hotel, and you can see that everyone is still busy preparing for the start. This is our friend Calmero, also very busy. They are from the club Automotive Club del Minotauro from Taormina. Some cars are already parked in front of the hotel. Our cars are still in the garage underneath the hotel. At the moment we are having some drinks and some finger food and preparing for the start of this event in the afternoon.
con una Ferrari 208 GTS del 1986 che rappresenta l'apice dell'evoluzione della serie 208 con carrozzeria targa, scoperta con tettuccio asportabile ed è equipaggiata con il motore V8 turbo intercooler da 250 G. Prego.
We started our drive. We are escorted by around 6 police on their motorbikes, which are escorting us and trying to keep us all as one group. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to have all these cars. Today we're around 40 something cars. We're driving next to, we're driving the coast of Taormina, going up. We're driving by the Mediterranean Sea. That's a fantastic view. We are heading to a place. There's a tower, a castle, which is called Castello Ruffo, a very old castle. Where we're gonna stay, there will be some food prepared, some music, local music, and drinks as well. And we will pass a beautiful evening over there. Arrived, but unfortunately we are too much cars. A few of the cars, one is mine, will have to stay outside. It's not a problem, there are security with the cars. We're gonna leave the cars here outside and join our friends to walk towards the Castello. I've been told there are lots of stairs, about 300 to 400 steps to go to this Castello, so let's see how we go.
Non deve uscire nessuno, questi non ne danno nessuno. Poi passa un... Angie.
All right.
Lasanna sì. Io ti so.
Well, actually, I was far from all right, as I ended up without bread, but we finally made it. We're waiting for the other to come up, and we start this event. While enjoying this fantastic view, we had a fantastic evening, lots of eating, drinking, laughing with friends, and it came to the end. So we're gonna drive back to the hotel and see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in Rocca in Sicily. At this car meet today we're gonna be about around 50 cars. We're gonna soon be departure from here for about 30 minutes drive to a small town next to here. We're gonna have later a guided tour in this town. We're gonna see some attractions, local attractions, and follow with a lunch in about noon. There are already some cars that are joining us today. They are preparing, putting some stickers on and all the rest. And we're gonna go down now to the garages to prepare the cars, get them out, because there are some issues with the ground clearance to get out of the garage. Some of the Ferraris which are very low, we're gonna we have to make some wood not to damage the cars. Actually, we are going at a botanic park in a place called Radicepura. We're gonna have the cars on display over there, and also we're gonna have food and drinks. So I ended up got lost from the rest of the group and took the motorway, and actually arrived over there before all the rest. So we're gonna enjoy taking some videos of the cars entering the park. I was then followed by this fantastic looking Jaguar C-Type of a Maltese owner as well, and then followed by all the other cars one by one got in this park. Let's have a look at all the cars getting in.
Gli stai che fa io con Nahalo.
Se venite più avanti glielo dico.
So we spent a few hours in this place. It was extremely hot. Well, it's June, so expected. But before we went to eat, we had a guided tour from this lady. She showed us around. She also mentioned that a part of the film Godfather 2 was actually filmed in this place. Actually, in this building you are seeing over here. That's a place where they mill the grapes. But in the film, it was a mill where they mill the olives. So it's a very interesting fact. And then we drove away back to the hotel.
Thank you. Senna, lui.
Grazie.
Questo è il mio beneficio,
Grazie.
Grazie mille. Ciao.
Ciao.
One by one we got out from the park, and this time the instruction was for all to take the motorway. Taking the motorway, it was a little bit more than 30 minutes drive. It was a very nice drive. We were escorted by the police, like always. The police made a very fantastic job. They managed to try as much as possible not to let other cars getting between us. So we got this fantastic ride to the hotel. Hotel we had a few time to rest and prepare ourselves for the evening dinner, which everyone had to dress in white, and we also had some local folklore dance and music, and we really enjoyed it as well. Sunday, and it's the last day. We have already checked out from the hotel, since we are not going to return back. We're going in the center of Taormina, and from there we will return to the catamaran, the ferry back to Malta. As you can see, another issue with the ground clearance. This in fact was one of the points that was a little bit disappointing for me. We had lots of issue ground clearance. For example, this one we had to go down the pavement without not even having a ramp to get down. So you know, we had the underneath of the car. Even getting out from the locked car park was a little bit challenging, but managed over there with some wind, although it took us several times to get out. So we took off from here, where we had the Mafra stand. Mafra was one of the sponsors, and they also gave us a few gifts, and then we head to Taormina.
Buongiorno.
Grazie.
Grazie.
So this time to go to Taormina, we passed from the coast road, which is very nice. The view is fantastic, totally different from passing from the autostrada, the motorway. We passed near Isola Bella under Taormina as well, and then went up to the center of Taormina.
che non conforme. Lo sa, dice, ma se non erano vicinanti, dice, niente, qui c'ho me, c'è una casa, mettici, con una casa. Bravo.
I nostri angeli ci hanno portato tranquillamente in giro, non ci hanno fatto perdere, perché vi posso dire una cosa: fare 50 km in un'ora e mezza con una carovana come ieri non è semplice. Se non c'erano loro noi ci saremmo persi almeno 300 km. Stamattina partire alle 10 meno un quarto e mantenere il rullino di marcia e entrare sul corso alle 11, se non c'erano loro non l'avremmo fatto. Perciò grazie di cuore, veramente grazie al comandante provinciale. Vorrei consegnare questa targa al maresciallo, che la consegnerà al comando provinciale, per ringraziare il loro superiore per aver permesso loro di essere qua con noi, e ringraziamo anche il capitano di Taormina.
We spent most of the day in Taormina. Some of us went for a guided tour, some decided to go at the bar, have a coffee and spend the time over there. Then we went for lunch. As you can see, there were some presentation, also presented a gift to all the police that were very helpful to us. They helped us a lot, and we thank them a lot for doing so. And then for us, especially for the Maltese, we had to take off a little bit earlier because we had to take the ferry back to Malta. So we drove for a few hours all the way back to Pozzallo, where there was the ferry waiting for us. We had also a few stops on the way. We never say no to a coffee or a cold drink as it was very, very hot. Unfortunately, I also ended up without AC because the AC was good, but something went wrong and it stopped working. I believe I need a new AC compressor. We'll fix it for the next raduno, or car meet in English. So this is the end of this event. Me and my wife would like to thank the organizers of the Automotive Club del Minotauro of Taormina. They are really fantastic people. They treated us very good. They are good friends. You feel that you are with friends, not with an organizer of an event. Also, all participants, Sicilian, Maltese, we made a new Maltese friends, new Sicilian friends and Italian friends, and it was a very nice experience. Looking forward for the next event in Sicily or Italy. We are now boarding the catamaran, the Jean de la Valette, the Virtu Ferries, and heading back to Malta. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you do so, you can subscribe for more videos, and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.